More than 125,000 years ago, your ancestors discovered fire. With it came a source of heat, warmth, and light. Unfortunately, for 1 in 3 people living today, very little has changed. This is energy poverty. Really let this sink in. 1/3 of the world's population lives like this. Access to energy is a vital component in alleviating poverty and an indispensable element of sustainable human development. Without access to modern commercial energy, poor countries can be trapped in a vicious cycle of poverty, social instability, and underdevelopment. Texas Tech University's Energy Commerce program began work on its World Energy Project as part of the curriculum designed to educate students about energy poverty. In August 2010, 11 Energy Commerce students traveled to Chiroles, Costa Rica, to participate in the first World Energy Project solar lighting installation in the Los Cocos community, a part of the indigenous Talamanca region. The framework of the project consisted of establishment of a local microfinance institution and installation of solar lighting in homes that are, and likely always will be, off the grid. The reality of the experience proved to be much more. In this region, the rhythms of life are totally dictated by the hours of sunlight. The sun rises about 5 a.m. and sets about 5 p.m. Being so near the equator, there is little seasonal change. The sole modes of illumination are candles and rudimentary homemade kerosene lamps, making any evening's activities such as studying or even outdoor movement very difficult. The Talamanca indigenous region is located in southeastern Costa Rica on the Panamanian border. It is the Costa Rican equivalent of a North American Indian reservation without the amenities. Members of the tribes, the Bribri and Cabakar, have been allotted family plots of jungle where they make their homes and exist through subsistence agriculture selling bananas, plantains, and cacao. One main dirt road runs through the region. Those fortunate enough to have been allotted land contiguous to the road are tied to the grid, and therefore the local school and the pulperias or small stores line the roadway. One of the unexpected lessons the students received was in the area of logistics of transportation and product distribution, areas American consumers take for granted. There is no diesel readily available at the pump in this area. Rather, large plastic containers are gathered on the bus, driven to the river, taken to the other side by canoe, taken 15 miles by taxi to the nearest diesel station, and returned by the same route. An obviously costly procedure, it enforced in the students the compounding hardships of poverty. The project was designed as community development rather than as an aid program. A critical part of the project was the microfinance component. A classroom format seminar was provided by Christoph Schultz, program director of our technical partner, Light Up the World, which specializes in sustainable community energy projects in developing countries. Texas Tech Energy Commerce provided funding to create a sustainable microfinance institution, which provides the means for the indigenous peoples to purchase their solar lighting systems on affordable terms. The microfinance seminar taught the students the value of microfinance as opposed to gift-type aid projects. In our microfinance project, the borrowers are loaned money to purchase the $250 equivalent solar lighting system, consisting of a small panel, battery, 2 75-lumen LED lights with switches, and charge controller. The system will power the LED lights for about 8 hours on a full charge. Payments for the system are made from savings from no longer purchasing candles and kerosene. A typical example of the savings is a prior cost of candles or kerosene of about $30 a month equivalent, and now the payments on the system are $20 a month equivalent. Also, within about 16 to 18 months, the clients will own the system. The life expectancy of the system is 15 to 20 years with battery replacement every 3 to 4 years. The payments received are recycled into further available funds for new clients to acquire lighting and eventually for existing clients to expand their systems. Students were provided the opportunity to work hand-in-hand with our local NGO, non-governmental organization, ACEM, at a couple of levels. First, the students interacted with the head of the ACEM's Los Cocos project, Isolina, a remarkable woman who shared with the students their second unexpected lesson. The success of a community development project, unlike disaster relief aid, is rooted in sustainability, as we might say, service after the sale. Maintenance of the systems is provided by members of the community trained by ACEM, thereby providing local employment opportunities as an additional benefit of the lighting project. Again, students were surprised to learn of the logistical difficulties which do not exist in developed countries. While much of this work would be done electronically or by mail in a developed country, no such services exist in most developing countries, and certainly not in Los Cocos. Isolina shared that in order to collect loan payments, she has set times and places where borrowers will meet her each month to make their payments. The locations are made as convenient as possible, yet many must walk several miles to the meeting place. This time is also utilized to determine needs anyone may have for batteries or repairs to the system. In order to reach an installation site, every morning they traveled by bus from the finca to the river, which was crossed via motorized canoe. From there, a local bus provided transportation approximately 25 miles to the literal end of the road. From there, walks varying from 5 to 45 minutes enabled students to reach the installation site. In all, it could take up to 2 hours just to reach an installation. The steps were retraced at the end of each day. Due to difficult logistics, only 20 of the systems funded by the project were installed by the students. The remaining 30 systems, funded by Texas Tech Energy Commerce, have been installed by Isolina's staff. Did the World Energy Project end poverty in Costa Rica? No. In the Talamanca region? No. In Los Cocos? No. In anyone's life? No. Did we change anyone's life? No. But it did provide an opportunity for many people, and not just the indigenous peoples of Costa Rica, to change their own lives. And, after all, isn't that the purpose of education? It is our belief that no university education is complete without the opportunity to study abroad. Recognizing that all students are not financially capable of experiencing such an adventure, we opted to make the first World Energy Project available to students through scholarships and hope to continue this format in the future. Thanks to generous energy industry donors, private donations, and proceeds from the student-led Adopt a Panel project, all students were provided the opportunity to participate on a 90% scholarship basis. If you would like to assist with future World Energy projects, contact Terry McInturf at Texas Tech University Energy Commerce.